Welcome to KBRFradio.com's Where to Eat, brought to you by Vergas 66. Hi, I'm Dave Bishop. On this episode, Zakk Daniels and myself take you to Spanky's Stone Hearth, just north of Vergas. We sample everything from the appetizers, salads, soups, one of their signature drinks, and of course, the steaks and seafood that makes Spanky's truly a culinary gem in the Lakes area.
Today, we're right outside of Vergas, Minnesota on County Highway 4 at a beautiful location called Spanky's Stone Hearth. Today we're going to be experiencing some of their signature dishes and really get a feel for what's going on here at Spanky's. Let's go inside and check it out.
Where to Eat with KBRFradio.com, brought to you by Vergas 66.
Hi, Zakk Daniels here, Where to Eat. Today we're at Spanky's right off of County Highway 4 in Vergas, Minnesota. I'm speaking with the owners, Matt and Mike. And there is one other owner who's not present today. His name is Jared. And how are you guys doing today?
Doing good. Doing great. Thanks for stopping by the restaurant.
Absolutely. It's a beautiful place you guys have here. It seems like endless corridors of beauty. The logs, the stone hearth. And you were just saying off camera, there's the original stone hearth is in the back of the restaurant?
Yeah. Since 1946, there's been a bar restaurant here. And that's the original stonework. We had a big fire in 2011 or 2010, and kind of got a facelift remodel after that. But the fireplaces were still standing after the fire. Beautiful.
Yeah, I know. Walking in, I noticed a lot of wine. You said that you have a pretty wide selection of wines.
Yeah. We like to have something for everyone. So we have different price ranges, different varietals, different regions of the world, and just trying to cover our basis and have an extensive wine list for any palate.
Great. Now, with those wines, do you have like meals and dinners that you pair with them? Do you have options where somebody comes in and sits down and say they want a steak? Do you recommend a wine that goes with that?
Yeah, we definitely do recommendations on our feature sheet, our rotating menu. We do have suggestions with the featured dishes on what wine to pair them with. We also do big events, wine pairing events, usually in the fall, winter, and spring, where we bring in a vineyard and we try 5 of their wines and come up with 5 new courses to pair with them. So
excellent.
Those are always really fun.
Yeah, that sounds really good. Mike, can you tell me about your menu a little bit? Is there a signature dish that you guys have? I know you were talking about a rotating menu, so let's talk about that first. What happens with that rotating menu?
I would say that a few of our favorites that are on the menu currently, we have a section in the beginning of the menu called Stone Hearth Classics. It has a few seafood dishes and steak dishes. The blue cheese New York, portobello ribeye, scallop almondine is on there, which is a couple fresh diver scallops paired with a roasted red pepper sauce. We usually tell clients they don't have to go any farther than that. That's kind of the favorites of everybody. Prime grade steaks.
Okay. Now, when somebody comes in here, say you get some regulars, I would assume, that come in. Is there a patron favorite when people come in, or is that just more of the classics like you're talking?
Those would be the classics. I think one thing that is becoming a favorite more and more every day is the Trust Me.
Yeah, let's talk about that. I was looking at your menu before, and it seems to be kind of an exciting thing on your menu. Let's talk about that.
The Trust Me is something where a guest comes in and they order the Trust Me. They have no idea what they're going to get when they order that. So they'll get a salad that's created by our chefs. And then after that, the main course can be a variety of fresh seafood, steak, pork. We've got a lot of very talented chefs in the back that are creating dishes to put on this Trust Me to provide just a different variety of things for people to try.
Excellent.
My favorite part about the Trust Me is that many people will get things that maybe they wouldn't necessarily order if it was on the menu, but then they try it and it becomes a favorite of theirs.
Excellent. That's exciting. So there was one more thing I'd like to add. You were kind of telling me off camera with like events and things you got going on. There's food that you're actually providing outside of the restaurant.
Yes.
What can you tell me about that?
A couple of our favorite items at the restaurant are our beer cheese soup and our gratin potatoes. We have a retail room in the front of the restaurant where we're selling those items, including our smoked barbecue ribs. And we also sell those items off-site at multiple grocery stores throughout the area, from Perham, Detroit Lakes, Pelican Rapids, and Halby.
Great. So what about locally? Is there somewhere somebody can go near Spanky's and pick that up?
Yes, in Vergas it would be the closest place at Diderick's Mercantile. He's selling cookbooks, barbecue sauce, beer cheese, and au gratin soup there.
Super.
But even just in the area, the central markets in Perham and Detroit Lakes, and also Pelican Rapids and Holly, we have a few stores we're selling them as well.
Dave Bishop, we are here at Spanky's. Matt joins us, and Matt, we're behind the bar, and let's talk a little bit about your guys' cocktail menu and some of the big hits that you have here at Spanky's.
Yeah, we like to use a lot of Minnesota-based products in a lot of our featured cocktails, stuff like that. I would say mojitos is something that we're known for. We do a lot of different flavored mules. And in the summer, especially in the summer, we use our herb garden to create kind of fresh and herbal cocktails. Preferably, I really like gin, so a lot of the cocktails that I make are with gin. But there's something for everyone here.
Now, you kind of mentioned mules. They've really taken on their own little steam here over the last 5-10 years.
Yeah.
What are some of your favorite mules?
Yeah, I mean, the classic is a classic for a reason. Just vodka, lime juice, and ginger beer. But I'd say another one that we do that's really popular, we call it the Paris. So we use 3 French liqueurs. Chambord is kind of the main flavor driving, and that's a black raspberry. So that one's a little bit sweeter, and people really enjoy that, my favorites.
And as we talk about that wine list, you do have a very extensive wine list from all across the world. What are some of the big sellers, and what are kind of people going for? Are they going for the Moscatos? Are they going for the Pinots? What do they like?
Yeah, we get a wide variety of peoples, and we kind of have something for everyone. But I'd say our biggest section and widest variety is from Napa Valley Cabernets. They get a little pricey, but a lot of our clients, that's kind of how they fell in love with wine is from Napa Valley wines, and we have a wide variety of things for them to choose from. You know, and people really look to our rotating menu and kind of look for the featured cocktail of the week, and that could be anything and everything. And we like to use a lot of local products or local herbs, stuff from our garden in those cocktails as well. And people look forward to seeing what we come up with every week. All right, I'll make some more.
Matt, we noticed there's a kind of an extensive knife collection. Let's talk a little bit about the knives.
Yeah. So the ones on the walls that you can see there, we got quite the collection now. But what they're for is they're engraved with a name on them. And some of our regulars, friends of the restaurant, they get their own personal knives. So when they come out to eat with their friends, we bring their steak knife when their meal comes out, and they get to kind of show it off to their friends. It's kind of a I'm in the club kind of thing. Here. Just like. And the hell of the fingers. Thank you.
And Zakk, for our appetizers, we got chislic, which is a sauteed beef tenderloin, Cajun seasoning, and blue cheese. So that's a great way to enjoy some sauteed beef tenderloin. Up next, we've got our halibut strips with a great tartar, plus some lemon and some garnish. And we also have the prime rib wontons. It's a fried wonton shell with prime rib, cabbage slop, barbecue blue cheese sauce. So looking forward to those. And of course, we got just partial orders so we can try more of this stuff. Let's give her a shot. And Zakk, when we were talking about earlier, he mentioned the mojito, and I'm looking forward to it. Have you ever had a mojito before?
I have.
I've had a couple of them. I love the way he muddled everything. It's one of my favorite bar.
It looks really great.
So we're gonna try the mojito here in a few seconds. Also, we've got our, you went with the Trust Me.
I did.
And I went with one of their steaks. So we're looking forward to those coming as well. Now we're gonna check out the mojito.
Oh, minty goodness.
Very, very good. You can definitely taste the sugar. You definitely taste the mint and the lime. And the mojito, I like it. I think it's very tasty.
Yeah, I would think mojito. When I think mojito, I think hot day, cold beverage.
Hot day cold beverage. It's almost got like the almost a mint julep. You might be thinking Kentucky Derby.
I'm gonna go for one of the halibut fingers as a big fan of seafood first.
I'm gonna go with your halibut fingers as well.
What was this? The homemade tartar sauce?
The homemade tartar sauce. I'm gonna actually get a little bit on my plate.
And go with a squeeze of the lime.
Grab a little tartar here.
Oh, that's good. That's light, refreshing. You can definitely tell the seasoning is there.
Not very fishy.
No, if the idea of seafood and fishiness was to turn you off from
Yeah.
getting it, no, this is good. I like the breading on this too. It's like crisp.
Nice light breading. The tartar sauce. Very well done as well, I think.
Try to bite without the lemon just to get a full flavor of the fish. Yeah, that's great. That's a clean, crisp, white fish. Great breading. Excellent fry on it. Yep. Wonderful.
Wontons next.
We go wonton.
Let's go. Now this is the prime rib wonton.
Boy.
It's got a blue cheese barbecue sauce on it. A little bit of coleslaw.
All right.
Prime rib is tender. It's what you want when you have prime rib.
That's different. That's really different. There's a lot of unique flavor going on there. A lot of unique textures going on. I for one, am a big fan of wontons, and equally is my love for prime rib.
All right, appetizers, guys.
Great.
Really good.
Good.
It's great. The fish is amazing. I don't know what kind of seasoning you guys have got going on with it, but
Got a little Cajun in there, and
is that what it is? It's a touch of Cajun.
panko, and yeah.
I like it. I like it. Thank you.
Going.
All right, Dave. Let's get a taste of the chislick. The looks like steak bites with the blue cheese sauce. First thoughts?
Really good. I love blue cheese, so I really like the sauce. It's really good. The steak bite's really tender. Just what you're looking for in that.
I'm not hating on it, to be honest. I've never been a huge fan of blue cheese.
It's kind of like me with when it comes to ranch. Everybody in the state of Minnesota loves ranch. I don't.
I'm gonna go heavy on the sauce here and get a full flavor taste of this.
I definitely love it.
No, that's really good. If I wouldn't have been told that there was blue cheese in the sauce, I would have never known.
I can taste the blue cheese.
Can you?
Yep.
And I'm not sure what is it that makes blue cheese.
It's
unique flavor.
it's got that little bit of flavor from the mold strain, the blue.
And these are really healthy portions. I mean, if you take a look, these are full-on bite-size. That's really good. Not underdone, not overdone, so you get that tenderness to it.
It'd be a great idea. Say you're having maybe seafood or lamb or something other than steak. Do we get that for your app? So you get a little steak too.
Oh yeah, see, seafood all the way, but I do love a good surf and turf.
Hey, and when we're talking about being at Spanky Stone Hearth, just north of Vergas, big shout out to our sponsor, the Vergas 66, a convenience store with a whole lot more. Just as you get into Vergas, we passed it on the way here. Big thank you.
Yeah, a little tidbit secret, if you didn't know, years and years and years ago, I lived at the bottom of the hill from Vergas 66.
Nice.
1991, circa 91.
So, you went with the Trust Me.
I did.
What do you think it's going to be? What's your guess?
I am a bit nervous. I don't know what to expect. I imagine.
Do you have a
it'll be
guess?
great.
Do you have a guess?
Do I have a guess of what the Trust Me will be?
Do you have a guess?
I have a hope. I'm hoping for seafood and steak.
Okay.
That is my hope. But we'll see what happens. Looks like we've got
Some salad?
We got our salad, yeah.
Salad's
I
going.
picked the wedge salad for you.
Okay.
a wedge.
Brought some beer cheese for you guys to
Oh,
try as well.
Nice.
Kind of famous for that.
Cool.
We got a beet Caesar for you.
Now, I've never had beets, so I'm looking forward to trying this. Matt asked me before if I liked beets, and I'm like, I've never had it.
Yep. It's kind of an earthy flavor, pairs really well. So it's a Caesar salad, and then we have some of our house-made balsamic reduction on there. And those two flavors there's three flavors kind of melt together. And then we got some shaved almonds on there as well.
There's no anchovies, right?
No anchovies.
Yes.
Enjoy.
It looks great.
Oh, I'm looking forward to it.
All right, Dave. Moment of truth.
Moment of truth, I'm going to isolate a beet just so I can, taste
It's
the
the
beet.
love it or hate it moment here.
Yep.
Taste the sweetness.
Not bad.
No? Never had beets before.
Never had beets.
And what do you compare it to?
I don't know, but it's a flavor I've had before.
Yeah?
There's something comparable to it.
But
The aftertaste
flavor profile is
the
different.
aftertaste is a little bit different than
yeah.
a carrot.
Okay. Well,
I like it. The shaved almonds and everything.
See,
Really
that's
add
what
to it. That balsamic, really good.
well, Dave, I'm gonna try the beer cheese soup. All right, beer cheese soup.
Nice and thick.
That's a win.
Yeah.
That's great.
You can taste the beer in it. Obviously, you can taste the soup or the cheese.
Yeah, that's like thick, rich. I don't know. That's the secret. You come in, you get the Trust Me. You're not even sure what you're gonna get, but I mean, for just a salad, that's incredible. If that was all you had for like a lunch,
I'd do it.
I think that would be enough. That's great. You got the big, thick bacon bits. It's got some cucumber, a little tomato. You got a little hard-boiled egg, a healthy portion of lettuce, the sauce, not too much, and then topped with a nice crumbled feta.
And as we loop back to the blue cheese soup, as we loop back to the beer cheese soup, this is one of the things that is available at several area grocery stores, both the stores in Detroit Lakes and Perham, I think it was Country
Pelican.
and then Larry's in Pelican,
Oh,
and then
right here in
Vergas as well.
Yep.
So you get that, and you can also get the au gratin. I got au gratin with my steak,
Oh, great.
so we'll be able to test that out and share our impression with that as well.
Excellent. And if I may say, as far as the ambiance and the feel of this place,
Northwoods, wow.
yeah, wow is an easy way of going with the wow is a in short. It's awing actually. If you like the log cabin feel, it's like that to the nth degree. Every nook and cranny of this place is beautifully detailed. The artwork on the walls, they've got different sculptures, all kinds of
A lot of different mounts. Yeah.
like just for instance, if people are just walking in, if they look to their right, reserved wine right in the front door.
Yep.
And what a selection that is. I mean, just for instance, they have wine lists varying from the reasonably affordable to, hey, we're gonna throw down and do something crazy. I mean, you can get as out of control with how fancy you want to get it.
$400 plus $100 bottles.
Yeah, to just modest, pairings for your dinner.
Yep.
So I think that's super cool, and I like the setup of where they put it. Like you walk in and right away,
Boom,
you're
there it is.
hit with, wow, look at this place. Bring that forward.
And Zach, looks like our food is here.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to the Trust Me. What'd you get?
I don't know what I got.
I guess
Stone Hearth steak
nice.
with the au gratins.
Oh, that looks great.
And the au gratins are available at grocery stores across the area, along with the beer cheese soup.
Yeah.
And for your Trust Me, got a little surf and turf here. So a tenderloin with a chimichurri sauce. That's on top of our garlic, sauerkraut, and bacon mashed potatoes.
Ooh.
Then you got pan-seared grouper with a roasted garlic and tomato sauce.
I'm excited. I found one fish I have not eaten yet.
You've never had grouper?
No.
Oh, grouper's great.
That's all right. So
What are you gonna try first, the steak or the grouper?
I'm gonna go with the grouper because I've never had it. So we've got. Oh, I don't even need the knife for that. That's fork tender. Got a little bit of this sauce that I got on here.
First shot of grouper, what do you feel?
Really light. Oh, I like this sauce. It's got like a sweetness to it, but then it brings way to like herbaceous. There's some herbs in it. Really light. I mean, that's like fork tender. Look at that. I approve. Right. Going steak. So now this is the filet.
No, I think that's just regular steak. I don't think that's a filet.
Oh yeah. It's like medium, a little more pink. So that's just like I like it. Excellent. Beautiful sear. Perfectly cooked. Perfectly cooked. Paired.
How's it tasting, gentlemen?
Really, really good.
You guys are killing it.
Awesome.
Now, we were talking a little bit about the Trust Me and the grouper. Now, that's not normally on the menu, is it?
No, yeah. So generally for the Trust Me, it's items that aren't on the menu. So we try different regions of or different places to get fish from, different regions of the world, whatever's in season that time of year, and yeah, just try new things.
That's super
Let the
exciting.
chefs create something. It's kind of the whole idea of it. So.
And when you get a filet, you've got to have the bacon on it. I love the bacon on a filet mignon. Cooked medium.
A little bit of pink.
I like the fact that the knives are sharp. Every once in a while, you'll go to a restaurant and the knives will be a little dull.
Apparently, this place probably has more knives in it than any restaurant I've ever seen.
Very, very good. I really like the sauce.
Yeah, what kind of flavors are you getting?
Obviously, the bacon, the filet, just absolutely. I mean, look how tender that is. And Zakk, one of the things that is also available at some of these grocery stores, we talked a little bit about the beer cheese soup, the au gratin potatoes. I have yet to try it actually, so we're gonna.
Yeah, I think it's cool that for a restaurant to make available some of their menu items at convenience stores or different locations.
I like to taste the potatoes are firm a lot of times when you get au gratin. The potatoes will be overcooked and mushy. These aren't.
Nice.
Definitely have their shape, definitely have their texture. The cheese sauce, really good. I can tell the cheese sauce is probably a lot of that is probably beer cheese. It has a lot of the same notes, flavor notes. So it's almost as if they went with the potatoes, seasoned them up, and then kind of baked them in beer cheese.
A bite of the steak with these mushrooms.
Oh. Really happy Matt brought out the mushrooms and onions.
Overall,
Excellent. We were trying a lot of different things. Normally I always finish my salad. I like salad. But knowing that I had this coming, it was kind of one of those, beer cheese.
Yeah.
Love beer cheese. That's a great beer cheese. It would have normally, knocked it out, but it's one of those, we've got a lot of things and we've tried a lot of different things.
Sorry.
And Zakk, we just finished up here at Spanky's Stone Hearth, just north of Vergas. Loved it.
Yeah, absolutely great. I think the overall feel of the inside, as well as the staff, the owners, all great. very welcoming, very warming. If you're into that cabin, lakeside feel, this is a good place to go. The meal itself, I can't contend with it as far as my own cooking skills. So as far as going to a restaurant, hands down, there's something special going on in the kitchen. The chefs, they put together a meal called the Trust Me for me, which took a lot for me to actually open up and allow them to just choose for me. And I gotta say, being a big fan of seafood and steak, I got the surf and turf that was delivered. It was grouper and a petite sirloin. The bed of mashed potatoes, it was loaded mashed potatoes with sauerkraut and bacon, which was kind of a unique combination.
Unique combo, yeah.
Yeah, and the grouper, for the fish, had a nice tomato-based sauce, served with some green beans. The appetizers, everything was great.
And one thing though, when you do come, it is a very high-end restaurant. I mean, the food quality is absolutely exquisite. The wine list, you'll notice that when you do open up the menu. The higher-end cuts, like for me, I had the filet mignon with the bacon wrap on it, and then the au gratin that they do sell in the stores. So I mean, I really enjoyed it. We had that mojito as we sampled a little bit of the bar. So if you're looking for a place, especially anniversary, wedding.
That being said, check us out on Facebook. You could see all sorts of new episodes and older episodes. Go to the Vergas Now app, click Connect, click on Where to Eat, and you can check out all sorts of different episodes. That's going to give you access to exclusive content, photos, videos, and a whole lot more. Each episode, we share the menu, the different selections of food, dishes, signature dishes, special events that might be going on.
Again, a big shout out to our sponsor, Vergas 66, a convenience store with a whole lot more.
Vergas 66, located right on Linden Street in Vergas. Spanky's is located just north on County Highway 4. So if you have the opportunity, might be a little bit of drive for you, but it's worth it. You can check us out on YouTube by going to KBRF Radio. Go to our Facebook page.
And speaking of our Facebook page, make sure you put where you'd like to see Zakk and I go next, where you think we should eat. Just put a comment either on our Facebook or on our YouTube page.
You can click the link, like, share, comment, all that fun stuff. Until then, keep your bellies rumbling, stay hungry, and we'll show you where to eat.
There we go.
That's enough for us to figure it out.